Hello! Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nephilim, or you can just call me Neph, whichever one you want. Here on my YouTube channel, I plan on reading straight from the Coppermind Wiki because I am just curious and wanting to go on a deeper dive about the Stormlight Archive and all the little things that I may have missed and you may have missed as well. Just in case you didn't realize this is all spoilers, for those who have not read it, please go and read Stormlight Archive before listening to this video. So, without further ado, let's just jump on in, start reading about the Unmade. The Unmade. The Unmade are a deviation, a flare, a conundrum that may not be worth your time. You cannot help but think of them. They are fascinating. Many are mindless, like the spren of human emotions, only much more nasty. I do believe a few can think, however. From the diagram, Book of the Second Desk Drawer, paragraph 14. The Unmade are a group of 9 ancient and twisted spren on Roshar, comprised of splinters of odium. They are regarded as minions of odium, but not all of them continue to do his bidding. While they are traditionally depicted as personifications of destruction or forces, some of them are cognizant individuals. Each Unmade is endowed with vast and terrible powers, although the intelligence of the Unmade vary drastically. Characteristics. Creation. The Lady of Pains has the surge of transformation and dangerous knowledge. She will infuse my entire heart the pillar in the proper order, using her void light. In doing so, she will corrupt me and leave me as one of the Unmade, the sibling. The specific process of how odium created the Unmade is unknown, but they were unmade by his hands. One process of unmaking is documented with Raboniel's attempt to unmake the sibling. While invested with void light, Raboniel placed her hands on the sibling's pillar. The sibling reacted by glowing with tower light. The void light moved from Raboniel into the pillar's embedded garnets, starting the process of corruption. If she had been able to continue, the sibling says, she would infuse the entire pillar with void light in the proper order and utilize the surge of transformation. The sibling considers being unmade into something else as equivalent to death. Ja-Anat believes odium could unmake the Unmade again. This would steal their memories and rip them to pieces. She also fears he will unmake her children, both true spren and lesser spren, to the same effect. Functioning. In creating Unmade, odium trapped them in a halfway existence, many not fully belonging to the physical or cognitive realms. Ja-Anat experiences a shadowy version of both Shadesmar and the physical realm at the same time, feeling the distance dilation between the two as she moves. Some of the Unmade manifest various forms in the physical realm if they reside too long in the same place or are pulled through by strong emotions. Some are practically mindless, more like emotion spren. Others are intelligent, crafty, and conniving. Unmade are invested enough that they have been able to push through Urithiru's suppression effect, depending on the circumstances. Capturing. You see, it can only be bested by someone who deeply, sincerely understands it. Dalinar Kholin. An Unmade may be captured in a pole stone like other spren, but to do so seems to require both someone who deeply understands them and a perfect gemstone. Unmade are able to think while in captivity, but cannot break free. Unmade do not fade during captivity, unlike heralds. Prior to the Recreants, a Lightweaver managed to trap Re-Shafir, an act previously thought impossible. Re-Shafir then escaped her imprisonment by an unknown means centuries before the true desolation. After the Alethi arrived at Urithiru, she once again encountered a Lightweaver, Shallan Devar. Sensing the similarities between Shallan's powers and those of the Lightweaver who had trapped her in the past, Re-Shafir fled rather than risk being imprisoned again. The Urithiru Gem Archive includes a theory that Maleshi, a bondsmith, would be required to trap Ba-Edo Mishram in a special prison. A Knight's Radiant Strike team was successful in capturing Ba-Edo Mishram in a gemstone at the end of the False Desolation, which cut off her connection to the Singers. Most of the details of this capture are unknown, other than several heralds including Nail and Kalek being present. During the Battle of Thalen Field, Dalinar Kholin used his intimate knowledge about the thrill's nature and the method of capturing Spren through coaxing them into a gemstone to capture Nurgle in the King's Drop. It is unclear whether or not he used the bondsmith Surge of Adhesion to aid with his connection to the thrill. It is also unknown if this is the same method that the ancient Radiants used. And that is the end for today. Next week, we'll be going through the history of the Unmade. So please do hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys will get notified when the next video comes out. Thank you so much for listening to the very end. I appreciate you guys. See you guys later.